Welcome to class. My name is Ogango Solomon. Today I will be teaching you how to operate this visual chemistry lab for acid-base titration. So this is the lab. Now we go to our instructions. The first instruction says drag and drop the tripod stand to the middle. So I'm dragging it. You drag and drop it at the middle. Then the second instruction says place the beaker under the burette tip. I'm dropping it there. So you make sure you place it very well under the burette tip. Look at the burette tip there. So you place it there. You drop. And the third instruction said, select acid, base, and indicator. So let me go and select my acid. I will select my acid here. We have different acids. So I will select HCl. I will select my base. I will select sodium hydroxide. And I will also select my indicator. So the indicator that we use for this will be phenolphthalein because HCl and sodium hydroxide, they are both strong acid and strong base. Again, we need to, the next instruction said open stopcock. So to open this stopcock, if you do not open the stopcock and you start adding drop, you start dropping, it will not work. So we can even test it and see whether if you didn't open and it will work. Let's click and add drop. So I click, you can see the instruction said open the stopcock first. So you need to open the stopcock before you can start adding drop. Now I have opened, so let's start adding drop now. I will click add drop. I'm adding drop. Then you will see it is dropping. Look at your bench, right there is dropping. And if it is dropping, the volume of the liquid in the burette will also be dropping. You can see my burette, the volume there is dropping. Yes, so these are first reading. So the drops used is just 6, and the burette reading for the first reading is just 44.0 ml, right? Now let's go back to our instruction and see, our fourth instructions, the fifth instruction said add drop slowly, we have done that. Then the sixth instruction said observe color change and continue with second reading. So you can see there in our beaker, the color has changed. So now let's do the second reading. So you click on the button there to start your second reading. So if you click on second reading, the color change has come. So you start adding drop. If you're adding drop, see, it's coming. So when it changes color, yes, it has changed color. Now you can see the reaction there is HCl plus sodium hydroxide, which gives out sodium chloride plus water. The indicator is phenolphthalein. The endpoint pH is 7. The first reading for the first, and the rest. So you can also download your report as PDF to see what you have done. So I will just click on it. Let me click and download this report so that we see it. So I just click on it. So let's wait for it to be downloaded. Okay. Yes, it's downloading. Okay, it's done. Let me open it so that we see. So as you can see here, the visual titration report. So the acid we use is HCl, the base is sodium hydroxide. So if you are done here and you want to do another one, you reset your titration. So you reset your titration. If you reset your titration, everything will go back to normal. And don't forget the rule number one. We say you drag and drop the tripod stand to the middle. So you do that first. Then you select the acid you want, select the base you want. We have different acid. We have HCl, H2SO4. We have different bases here. We have sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, and the rest. And you also have indicator you can select. Phenolphthalein, methyl orange, and for our flask type you can either select a beaker or you select a Lemania flask. So any one of your choice you select, then you will start working with it. So as you can see on my screen there, I'm selecting. You select any one of your choice. Yes, so that is how this lab works. And if you are done with our lab, let's go to the precaution to see the next thing there. In our precaution, these are safety precautions. The eye protection, the gloves, the lab coat, the closed footwear, everything you need to know about lab. When you are there, everything you need to know. And again, how to add acid to water. Don't ever add water to acid. The emergency procedure and the rest. Now let's go to our equipment. We have different equipment here. We have the burette, retort stand, Lemania flask, we have the glass beaker, indicator, dropper, safety gear, and the rest. Then the next thing now is our assessment. This side is very, very important. We have 30 minutes to answer 20 questions. So let's click on start our assessment. Just click. So in this assessment, there is something that I did here. I have a question bank whereby I have up to 100 questions inside this. So I will just shuffle all the questions. So this question here, we have different question type. We have true and false. We have multiple choice question, fill in the blanks, short answer, and the rest. So I will just type anything. Let's continue. I will not waste time. Let's just go. Yes, click next. I will just be typing anything so that we'll not waste time. Just move fast. Yes, so that we see our result. Okay. So like I said, I have 100 questions in the question bank, but I divided it into 5 sections. You answer 20 questions per section. Yes, within 30 minutes. So, okay. Remember, I'm just taking. I didn't even check everything. I didn't even read. I'm just checking. I'm just taking it. Okay. So let's be fast. Think. Yes. I'm in question number 20 now. So let's see our result. Okay, I scored 55%. Again, you can also review your answers to see the one that you got correctly, the one that you didn't get correct. You can proceed to titration curve. If you pass the test, you proceed. So the next thing now, okay, we have guidelines. This even the first thing. If you are done with the visual lab and you want to go to your physical lab in your schools and you want to just go to the lab, you download these guidelines. You see everything there. So let's download and open it now. So if you download it, you're going to see everything, even though the theories, the definitions. Okay, this is Visual Chemistry Laboratory for acid-base titration, right? So you step into the lab with Agango Solomon. Like I said before, my name is Agango Solomon. I have learning objectives here. So we have introduction to acid-base and acid-base titration. We have definitions of titration and everything. And the theory concept here. We know what acid is. We know what base is. Here we have the indicators. We have phenolphthalein, methyl range, litmus paper, and the rest. So you see the ones that change color to this, change color to that. So you know the pH range of each of the indicators, the ones that is suitable for strong acid and strong base. So you know all those things here, and also the titration calculations, the C1 V1 equal to C2 V2. So you find all those things inside this the guidelines here. So you have to go through these guidelines very well, and the step-by-step lab procedures. You need to read it very well before you go and practice in your schools. I think that is all for now. So that is all about this amazing visual lab. So you can see it is amazing. Thank you so much.